Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do the full review of the rather gorgeous Clemence Photic. Now this is a watch, for some reason it's kind of really hard not to like. There's just something about it which endears itself to the owner, I feel. I've got this watch from Clemence Direct. This is actually Tom, the CEO of the company. It's his actual watch is sent out. So if there's any marks on it, you know why. It's been a daily wearer for him. So, just so you're aware of that. I must point out, actually, really nice gentleman to talk to. Very thorough, and he's very proud of his watch. Let's talk about the size before we jump in too much on it. It's a 39mm watch. It's 10.7mm thin. It's 47mm lug to lug, so that longest point of a watch. And the bracelet size or strap size is a 20mm. Let's zoom in a bit more on that dial and have a look at it. The dial is really nice. It's one of these dials which you have to see it in the light to really kind of like sunlight to really see it kind of at its best, because it really does work well. As you can see here, we've got this amazing kind of blue going on. We've got these raised hour markers which elevate the dial even more, I believe, anyway. And also these hour markers, as to the hands and bezel, are full of lume. This really does shine well at night. It really has a good presence with, when it comes to the lume. The hands themselves, nicely polished. I like the little diamond on as like the lollipop for the second hand, and I like the minimal text there. He's got a very nice kind of C. It's a nice short way of showing it. It's a nice logo. Obviously the Clemence and the Photic is in just that slightly different like orange colour there. It does look nice. And then you have the nice font for the automatic and 200 meters. Yes, this watch, even though it's only 10.7mm thick, does have 200 meters of water resistancy. Now, the crystal, it is a really nice double domed crystal, and it's got, I think he actually says there's 6 layers of AR coating on the inside of this. So it's only AR coating on the inside. Now, as we come past that, this bezel is just a little bit special. It does look really cool. Being that it's thin, it sort of like gives it a kind of sort of like vintage vibe, I think. Also, it does a really kind of good job of, even though this watch is only 39mm, it can't help but it kind of makes the watch look bigger than its actual dimensions would lead you to believe. So, and the bezel itself, if you noticed, has got this amazing domed effect on it. Now, that is actually a sapphire insert in there, and again, a luminous material all the way around. We have like a coin edge style grip on the side to allow you to purchase the watch, and then if I actually rotate it, the bezel action is lovely. 120 click and just gorgeous. Now let's whiz that round to the top. It lines up perfectly, and there we go. So the case of this watch, now the thing is, they actually designed the case and everything else, bar the clasp, was all done in-house. They spent a year trying to work on this, trying to see, kind of how they wanted the watch to be. And they said at the price point, they maxed out. They did everything really. I should point out, actually, the price point of this watch, it's available direct on their website. It starts off at £429 on the Tropic strap and £479 on the bracelet. And it is nice. I want to talk about Tropic strap in a minute, actually, so I rather like it. Now, as you can see, like with this case, we have this kind of satinized finish, and then we have this lovely chamfer, which is all polished coming around there. We have drilled lugs, which makes the changing of the bracelet or strap simply, a lot easier. End links fit nicely in there, and there's actually hardly any plate at all on the end links. That's pretty impressive. The crown is a screw down crown, as we can see here. and clicks out nicely. Let's screw that back in. And there we go. Now let's have a look at the back of the watch. Now, in there we have the Miyota, I think it's the 9000 series, I think it's something like the 9039, and that actually beats at 8 beats per second. So you get a nice sweeping to the second hand, and it's got round about 42, I think it's around about 42 plus hours of power. And I like the fact they have gone as far as to put their own rotor on the back there. So there you go there. The bracelet is an oyster style, but I must say I tried it on the Tropic strap, and to be fair, I'm not normally a Tropic strap kind of guy, but my god, this is comfortable. It is really, really nice. Very comfortable, quick release spring bars, and it has the company logo on the pin and collar, buckle, on there, and it's really nice. This also is rather nice. This oyster, it feels really solid. It is screwed, and as you can see, the clasp is very positive, and you have on the fly micro adjustment there, but you also have 3 levels of micro adjustment here, and I haven't seen that before. I have seen this style clasp, but never with the extra amounts of micro adjustment there. And he obviously also did a nice job of, you know, putting his logo on there and marking it up. It is very good. I should point out, actually, I did put this on the time grapher earlier. Now, considering this watch has been around the block a bit, because obviously it's his own watch, it was running round about -4 seconds. So that's not bad really at all, so that's pretty good. Let's actually put it on my wrist so you get an idea how it looks. Quick check, we've got Bob's wearing his Veneziale Nico. That's always a problem trying to say that. And I'm wearing a Zin 556A. Now, one of the nice things that Tom is doing, what he's saying is every time you buy one of these watches, he will plant a native tree to offset the carbon footprint. So I think what he's doing, he's really into his eco kind of side of things. He's not messing around with silly big boxes or anything like that. It's all on the watch. And there you go. I think this watch is just so likable. And I think that considering on a bracelet it is under £480, I think that just is a bit of a bargain. So I really like it. I say it's just one of those watches you can't help but somehow, you know, like. So anyway, I'm going to leave you guys to it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the watch, and I'll see you for the next review, guys. So all the best and stay safe out there. Take care. Bye.